everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll get started with the video. Presenting you a Van Cleef and Arpels buying guide. We'll talk about the different stones, the different types of collections that they have, where and how to buy their pieces, their care instructions, their return policy, and everything. So if you're curious to know more about the brand, then please keep on watching. So VCA, or Van Cleef and Arpels, features 4 different collections. There is Alhambra, Perlé, Frivole, and then Lucky Spring. Out of all these collections, Alhambra is definitely the most popular, followed by Perlé, then Frivole, then Lucky Spring. So for the most popular one, for the Alhambra, their pieces come in 3 different sizes. We have the size Suite, which is the smallest size. Then we have the regular medium size, which is called Vintage. And then we have their biggest size, which is called Magic. So the pieces that I have personally are going to be in the vintage size. So these are the vintage earrings size. The Suite ones are very small. You can still see like your ear, and then the Magic ones are pretty big, so they're definitely too big for me. VCA Alhambra pieces come in different stone colors, which is what we're going to talk about next. So the Alhambra pieces from VCA are featured in different colors according to their different stones. So the first one we're going to talk about is the white one. The white one is called Mother of Pearl. It's the one that I'm wearing right now. Next, there is a black one. The black one is called Onyx. There's also a red one. The red one is the Carnelian one. Then we have a beautiful green one, which is Malachite. There is a blue one that's called Agate. There's also a gray Mother of Pearl one. So this is the white Mother of Pearl, but there's also a gray Mother of Pearl one. There's a brown one, which is Tiger's Eye. And then finally, all of these pieces are going to be available in full yellow gold, white gold, and rose gold, as well as diamond pieces. So VCA obviously features quite expensive items, and they have a hefty price tag. So a lot of people are interested in figuring out, are they long lasting, are they durable, how resistant are they? And for that, I would recommend taking a look at the Moss Hardness Scale, which I will include a picture right here. This shows you how your stone compares on a scale of 10 different levels, 1 being the softest and 10 being the hardest. So the hardest one, the most durable one, the most resistant one is obviously going to be the diamonds. And you know, I think that's going to be it for all of the other brands as well, not just VCA. So 10 is going to be the diamonds. The softest, so the less durable one, the one that's most prone to scratches and stuff like that, is going to be the Mother of Pearl. And that's actually the one that I have. So it's going to be Mother of Pearl, followed by Malachite, and so on and so forth. Here is my take on this. So I obviously have the Mother of Pearl pieces. You are not supposed to get it wet, and we will talk about the care instructions in a moment. But that being said, I don't want to scare you. I don't want you to get scared looking at the Moss Hardness Scale and figuring out that Mother of Pearl is not for you, because I mean, that's what they say in the book. But I feel like in reality, my experience has been different, and I don't feel like you should be scared of buying mop, because for me at least, I've been treating my pieces well, but I've also been wearing them quite a bit, and so far so good. Nothing has happened. They haven't lost their shine or anything. I mean, I also have the bracelet right here, and you know, obviously when I wash my hands, sometimes there's a little bit of water that goes on the bracelet, and so far so good. So I just don't want you to get scared. So now let's talk about the care and the cleaning for your pieces. So before we actually dive into this, I want to tell you what the VCA website tells you in terms of what not to do, what to avoid. So it tells you to avoid chemicals, exposure to any kind of perfume, avoid getting it wet, avoid exposure to the sun, to sunscreen, to sea salt, all that stuff. So that's what it says if you want to abide by the book. So here is my experience with my pieces. And so I wear my bracelet every day right here on my wrist, which obviously, you know, is exposed sometimes to water, is exposed sometimes to me wearing perfume, to, you know, me having sunscreen on my hands. So sometimes that does happen. And what I want to tell you about that is I don't notice a single difference in between this bracelet and, for example, this necklace, which is my occasion necklace that I wear once in a while, not too often, that I don't expose to any sunscreen because, you know, I only take this out at night, not to any water because I don't wash my neck or anything like that, right? And so I personally don't see any single difference. So that's what I was saying earlier. I don't want you to get scared of buying a mother of pearl, either bracelet or necklace or anything like that, because I feel like obviously, you know, they want to cover their butts, right? And so they want to kind of protect themselves and tell you, well, you should not do this, and that. But actually, I feel like it's fine. I wouldn't, you know, be too invested in that. So how I care and clean for my products is actually very easy. I have a cleaning cloth that I received from Cartier. Actually, it's like my little jewelry cleaning cloth. And then I also have a spray from them, and I use it on all of my pieces. So I use it on my Rolexes, I use it on my VCA pieces, I use it on my Cartier pieces. And I feel like it works very nicely. It works just as well on the mother of pearl items that I have as on the onyx pieces that I have. So those are the two main stones that I have. I have onyx and then I have mother of pearl. I haven't really ventured into the other colors quite yet. I feel like I would like to, but not really right now. I feel like at this point I'm very satisfied with these basic colors and I feel like they work really nicely with my complexion, so I'm gonna stick there. But anyway, coming back to the care instructions and the cleaning, you really shouldn't be too worried. Even though they make it sound like there's a lot of care and you should avoid doing a bunch of things, I really wouldn't worry about that too much. I'm generally somebody who is overly worried, and here I'm telling you to relax. It's really not as bad as it sounds. So there's actually 3 different ways that you can buy their products. So the number one is going to be the most obvious one. You can walk into a VCA, Van Cleef and Arpels boutique and buy their pieces there. That makes a whole lot of sense. Number 2 is through their e-boutique, through their online website. They have a website that features free shipping, and they also have a 30-day full refund period if you want to return your item. That's the same as the store, but it also works online. Personally, I have not ordered from the website. I've only gone in person in the boutique, but I know that it exists and I know that it's like that. And then your third way would be to purchase it at a Neiman Marcus location. So some Neiman Marcus stores, not all of them, but some of them have a VCA boutique inside of the store, and so it works just like it would work in the VCA store. They also feature this 30-day full refund policy. They also honor that. So like I said, I've only walked in the store and I've never ordered online. So a lot of people are asking me, do you need a shopping history to be shown pieces at VCA? Is it like Hermes or in some cases even Chanel, where if you do not have a purchase history or a significant purchase history, you will either not be shown anything or not be shown certain types of pieces? And my answer, or at least for me, for my experience, would be to tell you absolutely not. It's not like that at all. I don't feel like, you know, I exude like a lot of confidence or anything like that, that I'm very, you know, showy, and I didn't have any VCA pieces, and I was able to walk in a boutique and I asked for a couple of pieces. Mind you, I didn't start with this necklace. I also didn't start with like the long necklace. I wouldn't, you know, start by asking for these very expensive pieces. But I think my first piece actually from VCA was these earrings, but in onyx and yellow gold. And I mean, I got them like right away. There wasn't any problem with that. There wasn't, they're not available, there's a wait list, we're busy. None of that. There was none of that. So that was really nice. And then slowly I started like, you know, working my way up with like, then I have the bracelets, I have this one, and then I have the one that's also in onyx and yellow gold, the same one. And then finally I worked my way up to the necklaces. So I have this one, which is in white gold and mother of pearl, and then I have a pendant for yellow gold and onyx. And so my advice would be to walk in the store confidently or not confidently, it doesn't really matter. But I wouldn't start by asking for, you know, a $10,000 or $15,000 piece. I would start by asking for a basic piece, such as the earrings or maybe a small pendant. And I don't think, at least in my experience, at least here in the boutique that I go to at the Tyson's Galleria in Virginia, I really don't think that you need a purchase history to be shown pieces. So I personally, like I mentioned before, have not purchased online, and I would continue to recommend that you walk into the boutique and that you make your purchases in the store. For me, it is so much easier than through the website, and I totally understand that not everybody has the luck to live near a VCA location. I mean, they're not that frequent. There's not, you know, like a billion of them throughout the United States, so I understand, and I know that it makes sense, but I feel like for certain of their services, it is incredibly easier to do that in the boutique versus online. The first one would be to get a feel for their pieces. Obviously, you know, they all feature, like the Alhambra collection features the clover, but having a feel for their colors and their stones is very important. And what you see online, whether it's on their website or on Instagram or even on YouTube, is not 100% going to be the reality. I feel like you need to kind of play with the pieces to see how well they adjust to, you know, either natural light or store light, or kind of like see if they have like different undertones that, you know, are not going to be apparent like that. I feel like that was something that I was really happy to see in the store, what the mother of pearl was like, because when I see pictures online, I know that my pieces look different than that. And obviously they're authentic because I bought them in the store, but it doesn't show you exactly how it sparkles and how like bright it is, and what the differences in like, not color, but like the website shows you like a full white, and it's not going to be full white. It's going to be like kind of like marbled almost. So I love that about those pieces. So I would 100% recommend going to the store to get a feel for the main stones and their colors and what they're like, but also for their resizing opportunity. So they have free resizing, complimentary resizing services within 90 days of purchase. So if you purchase, let's say like a bracelet, for example, and you need it resized, you can do so for free for 90 days. You have the 90-day window. And for me, it was really helpful to do this in the store. So the bracelet, it was very obvious that it needed to be resized, but by how much, that was really the trick, like how many links would need to be removed. I think I went back and forth for a long time. You know, my SA was very, very patient. She was very sweet in general. She's like lovely. But, you know, we played around with it for a long time. We tried it on with my other bracelets. And I feel like if I didn't have that time with her and that time to like try on what the possibilities are, then I would have perhaps made a wrong choice, because on the website it's not as clear. I mean, obviously, you know, it's not lost. Like if you remove too many links, you can add them back, or if you haven't removed enough links, then I'm sure that you can ask to do it one more time. But it's just like a hassle and it takes a long time, so I would 100% recommend to do it in the store. And like I said, for the bracelet, it was obvious that it needed to be resized. But for example, for this necklace that I have here, you know, I tried it on and I was like, is it good like this, or would it need to be shorter? Would it need to be a little bit closer, you know, let's say like right here? And I kind of went back and forth as well, and you know, I decided to leave it as is. So this is the necklace that hasn't been resized. And I'm very happy that once again I was in the store to see it like this, to, you know, have a feel for it, to have like my SA kind of like tell me her opinions and stuff. So I would 100% recommend buying in the store. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is going to be what your purchase comes with. So if you buy a piece from Van Cleef and Arpels, what does your piece come with? So the first thing is going to be, at least from the boutique, very obviously a shopping bag from them, which looks very beautiful. So it says Van Cleef and Arpels like this on the front, and then on the back side there is their logo right here. This is from Place Vendôme. They have a location in Paris on the iconic Place Vendôme. So this is why there is this logo. And so this is it for the shopping bag. Our next thing that your purchase is going to come with is going to be obviously a receipt. This is the envelope for the receipt. Very, very beautiful with the little butterflies, the little papillon, and then inside obviously is the receipt. The back should look like this. So very kind of, sleek and lovely. I love that about it. So your piece is going to be likely coming in a white box that looks like this. This is like the exterior box. Very, understated, nothing very special about it. And the piece is actually going to be stored into a slightly smaller green box that looks like this. This is the box shape for the bracelets. Obviously, the box shape and size depends on the piece that you're getting. This is, like I said, the box for the bracelets that I have, but the shape is different for a necklace or for earrings or all that good stuff. So totally normal if your box doesn't look like that, no worries. And then the last thing that it's going to come with is going to be this little booklet right here. And this booklet actually opens itself and it shows you their Place Vendôme location. So like I said, this is their iconic location in Paris. And then it comes with, right here you have the care instructions. So again, if you want to abide by the book, that's fine, but don't get freaked out because they're obviously covering their butts and that makes a lot of sense. And then this is the certificate of authenticity. The certificate of authenticity is going to tell you the serial number of your bracelet, your piece, your earrings, your whatever. By the way, if you did buy your piece online and you want to make sure that it's not a fake, I have a variety of fake versus real videos featuring VCA products. So if you are interested in seeing those, then I'm going to leave the link to the videos in the little information link over here for you to see them. There's two. There's one on the VCA bracelet, and then there's another one, I believe it's on pendant. So if you're interested, again, they will be right there. So this is what your purchase normally comes with. Afterwards, if you are lucky enough to build a relationship with your SA, she or he can give you additional items. And so far I have collected 2 of them, which I will show you right now. So the 2 quote gifts that my SA has very kindly included with my purchases so far have been, number 1, this beautiful candle right here. Now it's empty because I actually did burn the candle and used it and then clean the little container because it's so beautiful. It's just like so cute. So the scent is called Rose Velours and it says scented candle, bougie parfumée. I really love the smell. It was very delicate. I'm going to tell you that it wasn't like the strongest smelling candle on the planet. It wasn't like near Bath and Body Works, not even near that. But I mean, it was really lovely and I love the packaging. So this is actually something that I keep in my bathroom, in my newly remodeled bathroom, and I feel like it looks really, really good. I'm going to set it over here so that I don't drop it. And then the next thing that she also gave me is going to be a coffee table book, which I love. I feel like I'm like obsessed with this design. It's really, really beautiful. And the title is Alhambra. So obviously, like I said, it's their main collection. So I have it on my coffee table and I feel like it looks great. So I'm very, very happy that she included these 2 things with my purchases. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know in the comments down below if you'd like for me to do a part 2 of this video. I could tell you the stones that I recommend, the pieces that I recommend, what my experience is with them, how their durability is, how their versatility is, how I like them. So please do let me know in the comments down below if you'd like for me to do a part 2. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.